Hey there, everybody. Caitlin McDonald here with the Social Speak Network, and we are on day 28 of the first 31 days to creating a freelancing business or growing a freelancing business that allows you freedom and flexibility to thrive. So I'm sure you've picked up on it by now. Every day I've been logging in and creating these videos for you. Now, these videos align with our workbook on the first 31 days to starting your freelance business, and it also covers a lot of the key concepts that we review in our weekend workshop. So our goal is always to provide you with enough information to take all of this and just run with it, but we have that support as well for when you need extra guidance and to dive a little bit deeper. So in day 18, today we're going to be talking about content upgrades. So today your goal is to research topics for freebies or content upgrades. So first and foremost, what on earth are they? So content upgrades are the free downloads or free offers that you can provide on your website in exchange for the contact's name and email address. So here's how it kind of fits in with the big picture. A visitor comes to your blog or your landing page. They sees a form promising more information regarding items discussed on that page. Then the visitor enters in their name and email address onto the form, and they receive whatever you promised them in an autoresponder. So this could be a PDF or more information. After this, the visitor is then added to your email list. So we often recommend setting up a welcome series to build that trust and engagement with them, as well as making sure that they're receiving the monthly or weekly announcements from your business. So why on earth are we talking about a content upgrade at this phase in the game? You might not even have a client yet. What on earth is the point? The deal is it's never too early to start building your email list. Oftentimes business owners and freelancers, they want to grow their social media networks and their following as fast as possible. So it looks like they have more of a community around them and it looks like they are engaging more people. But in reality, you own the email addresses on your email list. So you are able to reach out and contact them whenever you want, and that email will be delivered directly into their inbox. When you post on social media, maybe 2% of your followers will actually see what you are posting. So it's so important to have the email addresses so that you can further your relationship with prospects and clients rather than just relying on social media or in-person networking in general. So these upgrades can come in many different shapes and forms, but they include tools and resources, secret podcast episodes, a checklist for steps taken within a blog post, related content to the blog post. So for example, back in day 3, I believe it was, when we talked about values, we have a whole slew of blog posts that talk about your values and why it's important to incorporate them and everything. And each of those also has a form on it that offers our values checklist for free. So that's one example of how we use it at the Social Speak Network. You could also do, even a free month of your product or your service. You could have swipe copy, for example, and swipe copy is basically like the exact verbiage that somebody could use in an email or on a sales page. That could be great for a copywriter, for example, to give away a template of how you can format your about page or something like that. You could have transcripts or the audio or transcripts for a video, for example, as that content upgrade, or even worksheets that help support the post and help make sure that people are diving in deeper. You could also think outside the box with these content upgrades. You could have 15-minute free consultations or phone calls, strategy reviews, free sessions, or really anything out there that you think is going to help lead a person down through the funnel so that they come closer to purchasing from you. It's also you providing more value and education so that you can get in front of your prospects more frequently, and again, make sure that they know, like, and trust you. So the goal of these upgrades is to increase the number of subscribers on your email list. So today, your goal is to find a topic for your content upgrade. So take a look at your competitors' social media accounts or the people that you follow to see what topics are receiving the most engagement. Or on Pinterest even, you could take a look and see what are the popular pins in your niche. You could also, and this is what I personally recommend, and hopefully it aligns with one of these other topics that you've found, but you could also use a topic that expands on one of the blog posts that you've been working on. So this could be a checklist or a workbook that directly relates to that blog post. So if someone's really diving into the blog post and they want to know more, they're going to be excited to sign up for your email list. Now, one hurdle a lot of freelancers do have to get over is kind of the potential negative connotation with email list. It doesn't feel good to be a number on somebody's email list. You have to really view an email list and your email list as your community. These are the people who have expressed interest in what you can help them with. So your goal with the email list is never to spam somebody, and it's always to provide them with information that directly aligns with what their struggles are and what their needs are and what their interests are. So again, this is jumping back to that target market discussion that we had, right? So you want to make sure your content upgrade directly aligns with that one target market, and that all of your future emails to them is segmented just for that target market. It adds a little bit more work, but if you start building your email list today, imagine where you're going to be in a year from now or 5 years from now, rather than finally creating your email list like we did. So if you do want to learn more about this and about how you can incorporate your values into your business and to see some more questions to prompt you on the way, I urge you to check out socialspeaknetwork.com/first-month, and you can download our whole workbook there that goes step by step through each of the days that we've covered so far and the remaining days through the rest of the month. And of course, please don't hesitate to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, the Social Speak Network. Thank you again. My name's Caitlin McDonald, and this has been day 18 of building and growing your freelance business over the course of 31 days. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.